Hello, I'm Chris Ivey, Director of the Sports Collectibles Division of Heritage Auction Galleries, and I'd like to take a few minutes today to introduce some of the highlights of our forthcoming Platinum Night signature auction, closing August 5th at Baltimore's Sports Legends Museum at Camden Yards. To be fair, every lot in this auction is technically a highlight, since we've narrowed the focus to include only the creme de la creme of collectibles in the sporting world. But lacking the time to discuss all 86 lots, I'll concentrate instead on a selection of our very favorite offerings. The auction begins with 3 lots from the Christy Walsh collection, one of the most exciting estate finds of 2010. Dozens of lots will follow in subsequent heritage auctions, but we'll be offering a taste of what's to come in this Platinum Night auction. For those needing a quick bio, Christy Walsh is considered the first sports agent, an enterprising young journalist and cartoonist who used his New York sports contacts to build a stable of clients including Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Ty Cobb, John McGraw, and Newt Rockne, and many more. Walsh crafted barnstorming tours, negotiated endorsement deals, booked appearances in radio and film, essentially redefining the role of athlete as celebrity and pioneering the field of sports marketing. Leading off the auction, Lot 8001 is the first contractual agreement between Walsh and Babe Ruth, establishing a 50-50 partnership in the proceeds generated from a forthcoming series of syndicated columns, ghost-written for and signed by Ruth. While any Babe Ruth signed contract carries enormous collecting appeal, this document, forming a relationship between the Yankees and the man who would help establish him as the most famous sports icon in the world, is a breed apart. It is simply one of the most important Ruth artifacts ever offered. Lot 80003 is a cover image, and probably our favorite Ruth Gehrig signed photo of all time. We're surprised that the image is so rare, because it's such a great one, picturing the legendary Yankee duo sharing a laugh before a World Series game at Wrigley Field. But the autographs and inscriptions are just amazing. Ruth adds 1932 World Series at his signature, while Gehrig takes a playful jab at the home run king, writing "in one ear and out the other." The lighthearted nature of the piece also speaks to the special relationship between the Hall of Fame icons and their agent, Christy Walsh. Next, we'll jump several decades backwards in time to Lot 80004, a staggering assembly of Team Silk ribbons from the earliest days of organized baseball. It's difficult to adequately express just how rare and important this find is, but consider that just a handful of these ribbons similar to these have ever surfaced in the collecting world. There are 62 here. Most are the only known examples. The display was unearthed in a New Jersey attic, clearly the proud possession of a player for one of the top teams of the 1870s. Our guess is that the player was Charlie Sweezy, best remembered as a second baseman for the 1869 Cincinnati Reds, baseball's first professional team. His name, although misspelled, appears on a ribbon in the display, the only ribbon lacking any team affiliation. His lengthy career would lend itself to this sort of collection, and he lived and died less than 20 miles from where this display was discovered. We edge closer to the dawn of the 20th century with Lot 80016. The bat used by early Hall of Famer Adrian "Cap" Anson to close out his career as a founding member of the illustrious 3,000 Hit Club. You can really get a sense of the evolution of baseball bat when you hold this one in your hands. It weighs almost a full pound more than modern bats, and with a much thicker handle, an absolute monster of the dead ball era. This earliest Hillerich and Bradsby trademark is found at the center. The nails in the barrel were placed there by Anson himself to extend the bat's life, and it's likely it served as his only gamer for several seasons, including his last. The bat makes its auction debut here and is accompanied by a letter of provenance from the family. The experts of PSA DNA have blessed it with a perfect grade of 10. The next lot is 80032, a trading card which makes the Honus Wagner T206 look downright common by comparison. It's another member of the first Hall of Fame class, the great Christy Matthews. This is his 1903 Breach Williams card, the one and only rookie card belonging to the first great baseball set of the 20th century. To give a sense of the scarcity, the total population on both the PSA and SGC charts comes to a grand total of 4. The technical grade assigned is a good 2, but we invite you to take a look at the images online and surely you'll agree the card presents minimally at an excellent level. And the next lot we'll feature, believe it or not, is even rarer still. Our comprehensive database of major auction results over the past dozen years suggests that this is the very first appearance of a genuine Mordecai three-finger brown single-signed baseball on the auction block in over a decade. Somebody is going to be able to fill a hole in their Hall of Fame singles collection, which seemed destined to survive forever. The ball was signed almost 3 years to the day after Brown's final pitching appearance on a historic game, in which was likewise the final mound appearance for his legendary adversary, Christy Matthews. It's lot 80039 in your auction catalog. Lots 80051 and 52 come to us from a former ball boy for the Dallas Cowboys and serve as arguably the most significant game-used material ever to surface from America's team. The uniform can be definitively dated to the debut NFL season for the Cowboys, which was likewise Dandy Don Meredith's rookie campaign, the Dallas legend who wore the ensemble as a backup to starting quarterback Eddie LeBaron. We're offering the uniform and the helmet as two separate lots, but we hope the same bidder wins them both because the full display is incredible. We climbed to the top of the PSA set registry for our next two lots, each the finest assemblages of its respective issue. Lot 80058 features the rare 1910 D322 Tip-Top Bred Pittsburgh Pirates set, a 25-card celebration of the 1909 World Championship team. The extraordinary condition of the set suggests it was most likely a result of a redemption of bread coupons through the mail than a slow building of the set through individual cards packaged with the loaves. 14 of the 25 cards stand alone as the finest known examples, and another 6 share top billing. They're gorgeous, colorful cards as well, many sharing the same artwork featured in the famous T206 set, including the unmistakable Honus Wagner. Lot 80059 continues this same theme of excellence and even ups the ante with 130 of the set's 180 cards featuring Pop 1 of 1 with none higher status. The all-important Babe Ruth card grades an astounding near mint to mint 8, a full 3 levels above the closest competitor. It's important to note that this is the first 1923 V100 Willard's Chocolate Compete set ever offered at auction, which isn't surprising considering that fewer than 450 cards from this issue have been submitted to PSA in total. You'll be hard-pressed to find a more astounding combination of rarity and condition in this auction season or any other. We'll close out this preview with one of the greatest artifacts ever to surface in the hobby from the golden age of 1970s heavyweight championship boxing, an age when giants like Ali, Foreman, and Holmes ruled the fight world. Lot 80082 is the North American Boxing Federation belt won by Ken Norton on March 31, 1973, when he broke the great Muhammad Ali's jaw en route to a victory and the assumption of the heavyweight title. Included are photographs of our consignor receiving the belt from Norton, who autographed it on the back as well in black Sharpie. The staff here at Heritage takes great pride in seeking out the hidden treasures of the sporting world for our clientele, and it's worthy of note that every lot I've discussed here today makes its auction debut within this event. It's also important to remember that this video barely scratches the surface of the treasures this Platinum Night auction contains. So we invite you to dig in yourself and figure out which lots are your own favorites. As always, we'd like to close with a word of gratitude to the consignors who've entrusted Heritage with these important artifacts, and to the bidders who will give these lots a new home. Thank you for putting your trust in us and for helping to establish Heritage as the world's largest collectibles auctioneer.